Hello everybody, Fighting Crypto here once again, commuting crypto conversations. So what I want to get in today is utility and meme season, altcoin season, right? Altcoin season, I say it has started, but that does not mean that we're at the height of it by any means. It means I believe it has started. And if you start looking at the altcoins, I think that's really kind of how it justifies it. I understand not all are pumping. Altcoin season, they pump by narratives, by groups at a time. So today I want to get into a little bit about how it's definitely been memes and a lot of utility coins are coming up. I want to give a little bit of update on some of the coins that I own that we talk about here, predominantly Foxy, Hashflow, and I'll touch upon Hedera because these are all going very well. And it looks like utility is starting to eke in a little bit where it's not all memes all the time in Bitcoin. So, before I get too much into it, of course, nothing here is ever financial advice. Please, if you enjoy this, subscribe. It really does help out a small channel like me as we go. Press the like button, ring the little ding thing so you get the notifications when I post more content that you enjoy. And let me know what you think. Please, always comment below. So let's get into it. Let's do HBAR first. I'll touch upon this one because this has been news everywhere, and if you guys have been holding on to Hedera with me, no matter if it's been at whatever price point forever how long, congratulations, it should start to pay off depending when you got into it, of course. So the last week there's been a lot of big news coming out that has really jumped. It looks like Hedera, I believe, has gone up by about 130% in the last 10 days, and it's all been because of news, and it's been phenomenal news, right? There has been filing of the EFT by Canary Corp. That has been huge. Just the fact it's been filed and there's no reason to think it's not going to get passed, which is great news short term for price action and long term for the economic growth of Hedera. Let's see it keep coming. I don't know if I want to see too many more EFTs, so they're going to keep being popped out on a lot of crypto, I'm sure. But hey, I'm bullish on what I'm bullish on. I love seeing Hedera get some love. Seeing actually the use of all the handshakes and companies that have been getting their little fingers into the governing board and everything. Let's see, there was also the rumor that Hedera could be used with X and Cardano, of all, being used for the electoral and electronic voting and ID verification for henceforward. Just that rumor is big news. If that happens and they do use it, that is huge. Again, a real life use case. When we look for long-term price action on utility, which I understand not a lot of people in a crypto aren't looking for long-term. That's fine. I do for certain coins. I got into Hedera and Quant, for that matter, for longer term. Though I'm very willing and expected to sell everything I own in Hedera in this cycle, but we'll see what happens. Great long-term case. Good old Elon Musk, SpaceX, has talked about, again, this is mostly a rumor, but it's kind of on the point of being proved, that they're going to use the Hashgraph system for their satellite that's being launched as early as January. Elon Musk a while ago posted a little Hedera symbol, and everyone kind of ignored it, and then the news came out of, using Hashgraph for their blockchain technology on the satellite. Massive use case, massive information. Just the fact Elon Musk says something, people pay attention. And again, price action shows. It has consolidated a little bit close to my buying points, around 14 cents last time I looked. To me, based on my goals, what I know about it, my conviction, that's still buyable. I don't think it's too late to get into that one. But that's me. Then the other big news that came out with Hedera recently is Mr. Brooks. He was a board member of Hedera, and right now is one of the top candidates right now looking for being in charge of the SEC. And just the fact you have someone, SEC has been such a pain in the butt for crypto, thanks to freaking Gensler. I'm glad he doesn't look like he's going to be around. But we want for crypto someone who's very crypto friendly being in as the SEC chair and having say in what happens with, regulating securities and everything. So awesome news to hear that we're looking at someone that's been fingers in on Hedera, because again, networking matters. Who do you know that knows who? Connections are big in this space. So awesome news for Hedera, and the price action certainly shows it, that everyone's buying the news. buying the rumors. And it's great. I think all this is good news. Love to see what's going to happen down the road with even more of this as these things solidify, and not only does price action continue to move from it, but also income in the company, because that turns into long-term price action. Next, let's get into some degeneracy. Let's talk a few memes, specifically Foxy. All about the Fox. So meme season is still very much here. Things are ramping up. I had someone tell me recently, granted they weren't fully into crypto, so to speak, but like, yeah, these meme coins, you don't have to follow, you just buy something and wait. I don't recommend that. I mean, feel free, like if it's a gamble play and it's something new that's on Solana, some new random meme that you just want to throw a couple bucks in, like, okay, I understand that. But I would still keep an eye out, because even memes do things, right? Even if it's just who talks about it, because that's action in this case, right? Because all crypto is a popularity contest. Memes specifically is a popularity contest. So the more people talk about it, the more people are going to hear about it, buy and whatnot, or just seeing price action patterns. So I definitely recommend, it doesn't take as much time and effort keeping up with meme tokens in terms of researching as it does with utility coins. I still highly recommend doing it. So even like Foxy's a meme. They'll push it saying it's a culture coin, which is really just the new age way, I think, of phrasing meme, but is a mascot as well. So for those who don't know Foxy, it's a culture coin. So it's a mascot, right, for a layer 2 on Ethereum called Linea. It's not the world's biggest one, but I mean, it's a solid layer 2. I got nothing special or not to say about it. It does its job and it works well, just like it should. So I guess I do have something good to say about it, which is in terms with Foxy and their connection to MetaMask, is that the father company for all of them is the same. It's consensus. The one company owns Linea, owns Foxy, owns MetaMask. And the reason why this matters, again, back to networking. The meme isn't going to just rug pull itself. It has a purpose, which is being identified with these companies. Cool. I'm never worried about it going to zero in this case. More so, the founder of them was, I really should have checked this one first, Joe Dublin, I believe. He is one of the co-founders of Ethereum. So again, back to networking matters. The connections on the back end of projects matter. He will know a lot of people, hence already being in there with MetaMask and Linea. It really helps set things up. So of all memes, I consider this one of the safest memes, because we know who owns it, so they're not going to just rug pull it from us. It kind of has a purpose. Like, they're not going to make it just disappear because it's a representation. And now, is there always a lot of big updates on memes? No. But when there is with Foxy, involves their advertising marketing strategy, airdrops. And there's going to be another one. It's actually how I heard of Foxy in the first place, though I didn't really look into it when I first heard about it. And like, it's just another freaking meme. Or actually, I was concerned it was a scam. Because I heard of Foxy because I was on my MetaMask account, transferring things from a passive income I get from Demo. And I just saw this coin sitting there. It said I get an airdrop of Foxy. And I was quite familiar whether this is a common way that people get scammed is through random airdrops of unknown coins, sometimes known coins, different story. So I looked into it, saw it was legitimate, sold it right away, whatever. Got into Foxy later. But they're having another airdrop soon, and the way they determine it is by the most transactions or swaps from MetaMask. I believe it's the top 100,000 MetaMask accounts on that, gets an airdrop. I think it's great. It's built-in advertising, and the fact that I don't think I'm going to be on those top 100,000, but I heard about it, which reminded me of Foxy, and that alone is power in advertising. So Foxy's, if you're into memes, you want a safer meme coin, or at least in terms of in my opinion, it's as safe a meme coin as you can get. That still has chance for big gains. Meaning Pepe and Sheeb and Doge, those are safer memes. However, their market caps are already in the billions. They're not going to go, let me rephrase that, they have a far smaller chance of 10, 20, 30, 50 multiples from now, just because of where the market cap already is. Foxy, last I checked, was around these, I believe around the 60 million. So it can go a lot higher with far less liquidity being put into it. And if you're into memes, usually looking for many multiples, or just crypto in general. So Foxy, I think still, it's floating around about a penny and a half. It's been testing the resistance right below 2 cents. Some people are calling it to hit $1 because everyone likes these whole numbers, and hey, $1's a whole number. My prediction for it on the bearish side, I'm expecting to see 25 to 35 cents easy. I'll still be in it to an extent at 35 cents. Passing past 50, I think it's going to candle wick past 50. It could go to $1. It's a freaking meme. It's going to be in the bull run. I have no idea. But in betting my own money, I'm going to pull most of it out around before it gets to that 35 cent zone. And I'll keep some in there just in case degeneracy is really high this round. And I'll keep some going up to the $1, see where it goes. But that's still easy, about 20x safe in my mind from Foxy. So I'm still putting it in. I'm still adding DCAing into my bag for a little while still. But I'll give you guys some more updates and just letting you guys know what I think about it. There's no way for me to lose conviction into Foxy. So I'm keeping in for a while, guys. Feel free to join the fun with me. Plus your Instagram page is pretty good. Like in terms of all it, it's not like there's much use for a meme coin, but it's entertaining. And check out their Twitter page, their X page. They've got some fun stuff on it. They've done pretty well with routine GIFs, however we're pronouncing it this week, and posts, little comic strips. They're fun. Speaking of, feel free to follow me on Twitter, X Twitter. There should be a link in the comments below, the details below. I update that far more than I update videos, which I'm still trying to keep to 3 to 5 a week. But you'll see Foxy on there. I like sharing their stuff. And lastly, to give utility coin updates, because I'm not hitting every single one that I own, let alone every single crypto, but Hashflow, HFT. I started talking about this one and buying it at 11 cents. It's had a good move recently, and I couldn't fully find why. I've got theories about it. There's always groups of Discord and everything. But HFT, Hashflow, it's been moving well. The decentralized exchange. It's a DEX. Great. It's in big with Avalanche and a lot of the other bigger layer ones. The reason why I follow Avalanche for this one, because it seems to be right behind Avalanche in price movement for most of the last year. It's backed by Coinbase. That alone is enough for me to look into anything if Coinbase financially backs it, because there's money and they don't tend to pick losers on this one. There's over 600 million wallets attached to it, which is phenomenal. We look for, again, the amount of wallet and exchange connections and transactions. It's doing pretty well on that one. So I don't know if this had anything to do with the recent price action where it jumped up from about 13 cents up to, I think I saw it hit 20. I know it's been consolidating around 18 recently, which is still in my buy range at least, because I have a prediction for it going between $2.25 and $3, still around, I believe it's around a 15x, which is safe in my opinion so far. And I got more videos on it recently. If you want to check it out, I'll give you more of the reasons to why I think it's going to hit $2.25 to $3. But they recently posted something I thought was really bullish, which was a poll for the community of they're looking at doing a burning mechanism, which I love burning mechanisms on crypto. It's anti-inflation. It's one of the things that sold me on several crypto. Like for Render, for example. Again, Render is also just another great project like Hashflow, but they have a built-in mint and burning system. And the fact that Hashflow is looking at putting in a burning mechanism, that got me to actually buy a little bit more. I also have a buy limit now for a little bit lower, kind of hoping it dips, I'll be honest. If not, I'll still buy up until about the 22, 23 cent range, because then I'm still in my mind looking at a safe 10x. But if this passes, I think that's going to increase more price action, or at least it's got me into it. And it was getting me into more of it, then I know it's going to get other people as well. News like that usually means a little bit of a price action, a couple percentage points at the least. So I thought that was great. So hash flow, I'm all about. Check out your utility coins, because these things go in waves based on their narrative. Do not think, had Solana go through the roof, made big moves, and now all of a sudden it's not, so altcoin season is ending. No, look, there's other ones. Because there was a well-known crypto influencer said, hey guys, I know all of our coins they're in the red or going down. And I had to refresh what coins they're into, because like this week mine are going up. I'm like, this has been great for, we'll call it more the regulatory or side of the altcoins, the ones that are more into deep in DeFi. Again, it's been great for DEXs, Hedera, Quant. I'm not going to talk too much on Quant on today, but boy, has that one been moving. That was great to see. I actually got out of my buy range for now. But keep an eye on all your coins, not just your utility coins, but your meme coins as well. I could actually say especially your meme coins, because if they're the lower market cap ones, they move volatile as can be. Even the large ones can. Again, I'm not in Turbo anymore, but Turbo's got nice little volatility at times. Same thing with Foxy. If you're into trading, they're not awful options in my opinion as trade coins. Not the way I'm using Foxy now, but I definitely did for Turbo, because I saw routinely become from price A to point B back and forth, and that worked very well for me for a little while. Then I got out and it went up high, and I just didn't want to get back into it. Found other things to play with. So I want to hear from you guys. Let me know. Are you into the meme coins? Are you in a Foxy? Are you using it as a trade? Are you holding it to the moon? What are your predictions? Because I gave you mine. I got videos of the other ones. I'm curious what you guys are thinking. Also, lets me check myself of where I am. Someone posted a video, they expect Hedera to go to $15, and it was 13 or 15. And I asked why they thought it would get there, and if they thought it was going to get there this bull run or eventually. So if you put price predictions, put them down there, because I'm genuinely curious. I want to know where you guys are coming from. Because Hedera, I do think, can hit $15. I don't think it's going to hit it this cycle. If more news and utility comes out, I'm thinking realistically it's going to candle wick around the 90 cent to $1.10 range. But if any of these things get validated, if they say it is going to become an ID and voting verification mechanism, or that's being used routinely by SpaceX, or Brooks gets in as the SEC, I'm gonna increase my price prediction depending on which ones or how many of those become fully realized, because that changes things. Again, there's got to be a reason why you put your price prediction, not just it's gonna hit $5. So comment, let me know why you think what you think. I really want to know. I might argue a little bit. It's fun to do. Feel free to argue back, troll me. It's a blast. But tell me what you guys think. That's all I got. Enjoy a happy whatever day of the week or weekend is for you guys, and I'll talk to you all soon. Love you all. Peace.